It's Sunday. We're in the shop. Nova is getting picked up in about a half an hour or so. So I just want to wipe the car down one more time, clean the glass, make sure everything is nice and shiny for pickup. Just a little preview for what's going to be happening this upcoming week. We got some taillights wired on the 442, really cool taillights. What else on this thing? Audio system, it's been a challenge, I'll just be honest. Sometimes when one person or another shop starts a job, we oftentimes run into issues, but I think we may have them solved. So we try to have a solution-based mindset here, and we were able to figure out how to make everything we have work. So in the future, I think we're just going to make sure we design the audio systems with the client customer before we ever even start the job. We may, I don't think we'll see a lot on the Challenger this upcoming week. Once this Nova leaves, we have Holly's really cool Volkswagen Beetle coming in. We're doing a set of Pro Car seats wrapped in beautiful red Eureka leather, the same stuff that was in the Bel Air. So just a quick door panels and seat recover for that one, so he can get it at the Summit Racing booth for the Goodguy show in Columbus. And then I also think the Cuda Cat, Paul's car from House of Mouse Racing, will be at Goodguy. So I think I might take the trek down, probably in my truck. The old car needs tires, and it's just honestly not the most comfortable 2.5 hour trip. So let's wipe this car down and make some happy customers.
Yeah, I must not.
Well,
Because I think I might have just made the rears off of the old ones on that last car, and then I had to adjust them from there.
is he gonna bring the car? Did I tell you Tuesday?
Tuesday? Yeah. Tomorrow, isn't tomorrow? Or
Yeah.
next week?
So we have our 50s.
Please keep this story in mind if you ever consider correcting spats, because my God, I'm...
Well, I'll make some templates.
So here in the fab shop, I'll be working on the Volkswagen Beetle door panels while Lee is upstairs sewing up those beautiful seats. So the goal for today is to make new door panels out of ABS plastic. Holds up a little bit better than this cardboard. And from the last Volkswagen Beetle we did, Lee made 1/2-inch MDF templates. So here's our base panel. And then here is our overlay. So now I can rip these from 1/8-inch ABS plastic pretty quick, and we don't have to re-engineer a bunch of stuff every time we make these. So
When you take the lips of time, let's explore
brand new router bit. Oh yeah. We're gonna router with the router bit. So the original had a cutout for a map pocket. The customer for this project doesn't want a map pocket, and then also he has a different window crank, so it'll just be a circle here. So we're not gonna cut either of those out. So if you see us not doing that, that's why.
So I'm leaving a little bit of wire. I'm gonna wrap it up and clean it up, one thing, but I'm gonna leave a little bit extra length so if they ever change it again, there's plenty of. I hate when you get there and you're like that much wire to splice into.
Tuesday, we're in the shop. Upstairs, Lee is working on Volkswagen armrest. Yesterday, he got seat bottoms done. These are Pro Car seats that we covered in the beautiful red Focus Eureka leather. So we'll get to see Lee hand stitch the armrest, and I'll be downstairs working on door panels. Also going on today, Troy will continue work on the 442. Right now he's working on welding in speaker mounts for the rear quarter panels. So Tuesday, let's get to work. Back here behind the 442, here is the quarter panel. It's cut out for a 6x9 speaker. With the convertible top mechanism, the speaker magnet actually hits the ram from the convertible top. So we're going to switch it out and put a smaller 6-inch speaker in it. To do that, we cut out the 6x9 hole. Paul Basil Metal Maker Shop laser cut these in, and then Troy is going to weld those together, so then we have a perfect fit for our new 6-inch Focal speakers.
Rushing Down home, upstream, are you with me? Round up, rainbow, flooded in the city, rushing through me. Down home, upstream, are you with me? Feel it. Rainbow, flooded in the city, rushing through me. Down home, upstream, are you with me? Rainbow, flooded in the city, rushing through me. Down home, upstream, are you with me? Feel it. Round up, rainbow, flooded in the city, rushing
But we will
through
be able to
me.
sink it back.
What needs to happen in order for it to be able to sink back?
How much farther do you need to go back? It's already back farther than that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the V's, they're still in there. So the speaker's still up on that V, not sitting flat against this plate. So it's already sunk back a quarter inch. And that's it. There's no-
So just working through another issue here on the 442. We're trying to get speakers mounted in these lower quarter panels. And we thought about adding onto this piece and moving the whole thing up so the speaker would sit above the seat. But when you shut the door from the factory, these 442s had a big piece of wood grain that comes all the way through into the quarter panel. And we want to keep that because we're going to add custom trim that lights up too. So if we brought this panel up, we would have to chop this nice big chunk of wood grain in half, and we didn't want to do that. So I think we can, with a couple more modifications, we can make this work, and then we'll use a shallow speaker grill to finish it off. It'll be a little bit different than the small one, but just for show and tell purposes here. So no car is symmetrical side to side. So the other side worked out wonderfully. We even have a little bit of room to spare, but this side is a lot tighter. But we'll work through it, make it work.
You want your armrest down here, or you want your armrest like another gap there, but then it tapers.
Right.
I can leave this true to this.
This is plenty of time, Jody. Probably
Okay.
won't be here till
Yeah.
5:30. Slide those out.
I'll take help. Lord knows I need help.
They give you these bolts. These are when the seat slides down. There's a bolt that goes through the ends of these,
Ah, yes.
and they're adjustable. And
Yeah.
I think that's what those bolts
Yeah,
are for.
you're right.
I wouldn't mind going and getting those in
Buttons.
button head
Okay.
Allen
I'll get those.
stainless.
We may have some back there too.
Okay. I don't know if they're metric or standard or what. The
We'll figure it out. Well, see, you got to take the seat out so we don't drive it.
Oh, I can leave the seat.
No,
in.
no, we're not. We're not going to need to. Nothing else is leaving.
Okay. So now,
Just be careful on your sill plates.
yep.
Got it?
Yep, got it. Them or anything like that.
Oh.
It's, you just gotta kind of bang them forward.
Got it?
Yep. So
Yeah,
this is the front where the stanchion's coming down, that there's bolt. I fit this one, but I haven't fit that passenger side.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have to do the headliner, man. These headliners are tough.
This headliner took me all...
You did that?
Yeah.
Wow, you should be proud of that. These are one of the hardest ones to do. You know that? That looks really good.
So that's got to go that way. But that's.
But
the
both of them need to
gist
come
of-
forward,
Well, I'd rather have them farther.
or do we notch out
Could.
that so it's not, I don't
Yeah.
want all that pressure just to
That might not be a bad move there, Sean. Just mark that and notch that
Yeah,
out a little bit.
so it
and
sits
move
flush
that
up
where it's
against
nice
that.
And flat. Nobody's ever going to know.
No.
Nope.
And whatever bare metal we have, we'll coat it with some trim black
Yeah,
too.
that's perfect.
And then I noticed one of these panels here.
Yeah.
The corner was
Yeah.
it's real tight.
Apparently so.
Okay, that's kind of why once I saw that I was like, cool, I'm glad we have the car because then I can test fit
Put the bolts for, so these are the bolts for
the
the
seat.
back seat where it mounts. So yeah, you can test fit that stuff, and then the bottom cushion just lays down
Right.
in and then kind of compresses in this track. But when the
We might
seat's
be
back,
Uh-huh.
you don't see it.
Okay.
Bird West, which is supposed to be the best replication, but this inner taking tape and tape these over. So once you get going up, but now coming down, see how it's, but I don't,
Everything fits tighter once it's brand new. The boss.
yeah, but dude, these are 7 years old. They should
Oh,
have relaxed by
right.
now.
This is one of the nicest Beetles you'll ever see.
I have pictures of this car
It's
all
Holly, and he probably got stuff from Steve. And
We were just talking about Steve. He was like, Steve was right. I should have
Actually, I
done what
didn't
Steve
buy
said.
anything from Steve on this car. Everything was all brand new Wolfsburg West from California. Our like red oxide primer. At the Summit Race.
It's Wednesday. We're in the shop. I'm at the trusty Juki sewing machine. This machine was from Wyotech, the school Lee and I and Troy all went to. So it's pretty cool to be using it. We are fixing sunshades for our friend Farmer Bill. These will be at Maze Valley, protecting you all from those UV rays. So you're welcome. What's going on in the shop? We got the seat backs for the Volkswagen seats. Yesterday afternoon and this morning, I got all of the panels fitted. They're just about ready to be wrapped. Have a little, maybe an hour or two more fab work to do. Troy is working on the rest of the speaker mounts in the 442. He got the lower quarter panel, 6-inch speakers mounted, and now he's getting the 6x9s mounted. We need to trim out a little bit of metal modification so it fits just right. So busy, busy, busy day in the shop today. So Troy got the 6-inch speakers mounted. Like I said, we had Paul Basil laser cut us some metal strips, and then we were able to get the speaker set back into the panel so it won't be touching the seat. And then we still have room to add our custom speaker grill. And then back behind the car, we can go have a look at the amp rack. Here we have Troy's beautiful amp rack. He's got the 2 small amps mounted, the ginormous amp in the center. So it'll be a nice clean install. We can do a little bit of pre-wiring out here and then put the whole thing into the car. We are wrapping the sides of the subwoofer box to give it a partially finished look. The top here will have other panels, foam and leather on it, so we're not going to wrap that now. Troy said it also helps with the reverb with the sound, so dual purpose, just gives a little bit finished look. Independence Day, we're in the shop. Look at these taillights for the 442. Troy got these ridiculous, one-of-a-kind custom taillights, all wired up, working properly. Did a really good job. We had a little bit of troubleshooting to figure out some issues, but he just worked right through it. And now, if you come back to the trunk, we're starting to lay out just rough ideas with cardboard for our surrounding panels that will surround the 3 audio dynamic subwoofers. So all the speakers are in place, all the wiring's in place. We really just have to finish trunk panels, door panels, a little bit on the console, and then this car is going to go back for paint touch-ups. It's just been from shop to shop over the years, so it's going to be nice and fresh. And then it will come back here one more time for final fitment, but a big milestone. I think it might be ready to move down the road, maybe next week, so fingers crossed. But today, we're here in the shop. Holly came by. We are putting a nice, fresh red leather interior in this amazing Volkswagen. He come by today to help us fit the tracks that the new seats will mount on. The rear panels are done. I'll be wrapping one of the door panels today, and then we're just waiting on one more height of leather so we can finish it all up next week, just in time for Goodguys in Columbus. It'll be at the Summit Racing rig right on the Midway there. So if you're in Columbus, check it out. But in the meantime, we still got to get it done first.
Made these holes back here.
So we were just talking, and I mentioned that this part of the process is one of my favorite parts. I really like to make door panels, but once you get past all of the fabrication, everything is ready, gapped, fitted correctly. this is the time where one, it comes to life, and then two, I've done it so many times, it's just kind of muscle memory, and I can just kind of zone out, and that's where my peace and zen comes from. Not too much drama here. No, it's smart. Perfect way to end the day here at Spotlight Customs. We got one of the quarter panels in, Holly's beautiful Volkswagen Beetle. Lee got most of the seat backs sewn up, so we should see those get put together tomorrow. Troy just about has all the speakers in place in the 442. So all in all, really productive day. We were able to help out Farmer Bill get his sunshades fixed so he can put them up. So lots of progress. We'll keep on moving tomorrow.